ちょっと仕切り直しということで、今回配信も切りまして、やっていきます。ここら辺はね、前回やったんですよね。この後、ハルシンの弟子に、治療法を連れて聞くけど、やっぱハルシン探せやってなるんですよね。
I see you. I'm on there. Now, you found her. Come here. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired. A tadpole. A mine. Come. Let's go. The workshop's the...
バツボタン連絡性があるからね、会話が間違って進行しちゃうんですよね。悪癖だわ。
That vessel contains a parasite. You should take it.
This one had the tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. Seems so... It's why he joined the adventure. A pity you got me instead of... You don't have...
I'm interested in...
All right. It might. But first things first. Protect it. How'd you pick up the parasite? Look, but you... This is a vial of wyvern poison. The thought... I don't... I'm sorry. Now. Do I have... But you have to. Don't you understand? Swear it. You know, Master... Because you should all be changing. The thing... It's one... Not yet, anyhow. Could be. Whatever he found there. If you can find Halsin and get it... I wish I... Good luck out. Take it one step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Pretty... But I wouldn't take wyvern poison even...
You've been caught in the act. So much for the perfect crime. You've won leniency.
さっきは手に入ったのに、畜生。
Any word on Master Halsin? Master Halsin.
まあ、これが正しい反応なのかもしれんね。まあいいや。一旦セーブしよう。さっきはね、妖精を、妖虫かわからんけど、あれを盗むのになんかうまいこと成功して、盗む気はなかったんですけど、それでなんかあれ、いっぱい手に入れたら強化チャンスみたいな、ビビってやめたんですけど。
Goblin tracks. Oh, you can practically smell the filth.
シンプルに迷子。これいちいちセーブしないとマジでね
Haven't seen that game in years.
ダメなんですよね。こっちじゃない。こっちに行きたいんだよな。
Then, well met. I am John. We should have come. There. This go. It might just be. What? Am I a friend? Potentially. Oh, it's one I could fix it all. Like, try to cure yourself. Shop and when hope. Oh.
まあ、妖精を取り除きたくなったら悪魔が手伝うよと。だということですね。あれ、妖精でやってんのかな。まあいいや。
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine. Something tore right through these people. They didn't stand a chance.
The beast you hear what comes next. You watch with cold realization. Gnolls, vicious, monstrous humanoids can spawn from the corpses of dying hyenas.
次はよしねえぞ。クリティカル成功じゃい。
You land a swift strike against her skull. She yelps, then goes still. As the life fades from her eyes, the gnoll within her dies too, stillborn.
助かった。
Where's it running off to?
Toいうわけでちょっといい位置に立ってもらおう。
Still on my feet.
俺は燃やせるやつは燃やす。
No gloom, all doom.
逃がさん。
May it please, Mistra.
Can't afford to let up. Should check for anything useful.
あ、やべえ。死んでるな、死んでるな。ちょっと待って。
Where do I go from here?
よし、オッケー。
A rough tempest I will raise.
ぶつかるだ。さっきとは違うってことを見せてる。どうした？
Time for a new approach.
火炎剣。
May the gods take you first. Creator, destroyer.
寝てろ。
Give up.
Won't work.
Well, so much for peace. I speak, they burn. On it.
I'm ready. On my way.
Take you! I wonder if this is worth the cost. Victory is assured.
Again.
On my way. One can't always be a gentleman.
Try something else.
Step to it.
Need to stay focused. Let's make this quick.
Death can't have me. Not yet. Come on then.
Ready. Take two. Got to press on.
I won't give in.
Got to keep fighting. Time to deal some punishment. Trust Knowles to enter this world in the most grotesque way possible.
Ugh, let's just go. There's only so much my stomach can take.
あ、これで回復できるのね。よかったよかったよかった。一旦じゃあ H に戻りましょう。食らいすぎた。
Important matters to discuss. Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. I'll feel like one later. Time to get going. Never a dull moment.
錬金術。何もできそうにないな。
What's on your mind?
apart from finding me and that is most gratifying to hear. I will but it will save my life,
前回やったんで1回。
even if only temporarily. Thank you. Oh, I can feel it. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to compose 1,000. Sincerely, though, I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. I myself.
これで OK。お浮いとる。
I've known people who are hungry. I'm sure all will be revealed in time.
Whatever killed those gnolls might be nearby. Careful.
セーブしとこう。もうビビりすぎてセーブばっかしまう。
Softer than a whisper.
移動がだるいな。
That might be worth a look. I'm way too big.
難しいなこのゲーム。とりあえずカーラックってなんだっけ。だいぶ前に話したから覚えてないんだよな。ちょっとジャーナル見ようか。カーラック。こんにちは。
Need any supplies? We've fewer mouths to feed now.
何があった
The Lord of Justice sent us after a devil haunting this area. We squared off against her. We lost. Talk to Anders if you want the details. I don't have it in me to recount the horror.
どこにいらっしゃる
Two. Both stalwarts of Tyr. Sworn to uphold justice.
行ってきましょう。
In Tyr's name.
上にいらっしゃるのかな。すいません、いらっしゃいますか。とりゃ。こんにちは。
Who's there? Please, keep your distance. You're welcome to shelter here, but we've grave injuries to tend to. A devil.
そうそうそう。
The most deadly foe we've yet encountered.
どれぐらいの強さ
We
な
are
のか
paladins
な。
of Tyr, Lord of Justice. He sent us after an infernal being, straight out of the Nine Hells, hiding in the form of a one-horned tiefling. She slaughtered countless refugees fleeing the Absolute. Yesterday, she butchered an entire family without mercy. We were lucky to survive our encounter with her. She ran toward the river when she saw we were merely wounded, not dead. Down the hill from here. She must pay for her crimes. If you capture her, you will have served Tyr where we could not. This is the sword of justice, blessed by Tyr. I've wielded it since I swore my oath. It's all I have, but it's yours if you stop her. Bring me her head, and Tyr will consider
い
her
らんけどね、
crimes
俺剣
repaid.
使えてないし。考えておきましょ
May the just God guide you.
う。倒しに行きますか。でもレベル5でダメだったんか、ちょっと厳しいかもな。
If you want to go poking around in the cellar, be my guest. Plug your nose first, though. Corpse, half rotted to mush. Must have been down there a 10 day or more.
とりあえず行くだけ行ってみるか。せめてレベル4欲しいんだけどな。ん？おったおった。ちょっとこれ背後からうまいこと忍び寄れんかな。無理っぽいね。失敗か。もう一回。あか。こんにちは。やべえなおい、燃えてんじゃんか。ビビるよそりゃ。
One horn. This is the devil Will has been tasked to kill.
Steady on, soldier. That's the stuff. Oh, fuck me. It's you, from the Nautiloid. Please tell me I found you before those so-called paladins of Tyr did.
そうね。
Nice of you to ask. Lately, I've gotten used to being called Devil. No follow-up questions. The truth is, well, it's a long story. And I'll tell it, but...
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood. The blood war. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that? Fuck's sake. Mountains as far as the eye can see. Guess that explains the voices. From that peek I got into your head, you've made some inroads trying to get the thing sorted. But alas, no joy. I'm Karlak. And you are... Thought I'd lost the Blade of Frontiers on the Mind Flayer ship. Well, if it isn't obvious by now, he's wrong about me. I'll prove it to him if he stops swinging that sword around long enough to listen to sense. Now that we're old pals, how would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? A little background, if your moral compass needs something to point out. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good at killing demons. Really good. So good, Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. It took me 10 years to properly escape, but now I'm free. Zariel sent goon after goon to hunt me down. But believe me when I tell you, I'm not going. The latest yappy little dogs she sicked on me are nearby. A group of dopes posing as paladins of Tyr. Want to help me take them down? Don't worry, I'll lead the charge. But I could use your help. There's a lot of them, and only one of me. After that, we can team up. Take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
You want to just team up with some blood-stained killer? Because I'm fine with that.
Dirty work's the only kind I like. Gets even messier the more bodies you throw at it. Think of the potential. Fuck yes. They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. Hang on though. Looks like you've got enough backup at your side. Not sure there's room for me. I'll catch up with you when it's time to camp for now. But don't get to any of the fun stuff without me. Got it?
一回ちょっとウィンのとこ戻って、あいつのことを一回ちょっと説明しないとかな。はしごどこだっけ？普通に戻ってきちゃった。さてさてさてさて、ウィルさんや。オープン。めっちゃ閉まってた。You.
Our scouts told us you'd come. The devil's ally. Come to finish us, have you? I'm sure she's invented a fascinating history of our crimes. The truth is far simpler. We are paladins of Tyr, Lord of Justice. She slaughtered countless refugees fleeing the Absolute. Yesterday, she Then you'd be very stupid in... Poor Carl. Zariel will find...
Survival is all that matters. Gone with the weave.
Time to meet your maker. Non fearing.
Let's go. Witching hour.
Got to concentrate. These all
Think you can take me on?
talk to me. On I go.
ちょっときついな。なんで当たらんかな。いやレベル5のやつがちょっとな、異常だったら。もう 2ターン分ぐらい勝手に攻撃してたでしょ。連続で。おかしいってそれは。あ、でも、
This is the...
Oh, fuck me.
A great heat, then your lot of blood.
What was that? I'm Karlak. And you are... well, if it's an... Now that we're... The latest yappy little dogs she sicked on me are nearby. A group of dopes posing as paladins. Don't worry.
You want to just team up with some
Dirty work. Fuck.
作戦として一回カーラックを引き入れてやるか、それかまあ闇討ち闇討ちするからね。こいつやばいんだよな。こいつかレベル5のやつを先やっちゃうか。一回セーブしよっか。
How about a dragon? Would that worry you?
I'd give it a bloody good fight, that's for sure.
Only thing you give a dragon is bad gas.
ぶん殴るか。
Ati's friend.
You sought a fight, and now you have one.
逃げろ逃げろ。いや当たんねえよ今の。
Blood comes easy these days.
火力重視。いやマジで死なんな。危ね。威力高いんだよこいつマジで。やってて。このターン。なんで当たるんかなマジで。
Can't even catch my breath.
で、
I'm ready. 新聞殴るか。待ってよ。いや、ぶん殴った方がいい。
おな、はあ、そんな間抜けなことあんのかよ。
Still breathing, despite everything. Another step forward.
This way.
My faith will protect me.
Battle of wits. Don't get too close.
Let's end this.
May the dice roll in my favor.
Sometimes the only way out is through. Seems simple enough. No choice but to keep going.
Got to concentrate.
Unleash me. These boots have seen everything.
Striking distance.
Hope your soul is in good hands.
Go for the throat. You're wasting my time.
これ強いな。
Tale for the ages. You picked the wrong fight, friend.
Spill some blood.
Death is but a word away. Time to push my luck again. Death won't take me yet.
Sasha!
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
Let's move.
シャドウハート生きてるか。もう死んでるよな。ちょっと一回焼いて戻るか。
There are important matters to discuss.
One horn, the stink of Avernus, Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers.
仲良く
Thought
し
I'd
ろっ
shaken
て
you
ま
for
して。
good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
Karlach, the Archdevil Zariel's gladiator, come to burn the Sword Coast to ash.
Well, not counting the fuckers that
もう
needed
余計な
the
こと言うなっ
hurting.
て。
Shut it, devil. I know your kind. A heart darker than a shadow's nightmares. You'd cut a child's throat just to taste the blood.
A devil? I didn't take the blade for a fool. I'm...
A great fire roars through you. The fire of the first hell. You are Karlach, tearing through demons across a blood-red landscape of fire and volcanic cinder. The front lines of the Blood War. With every swing of her axe, Karlach fulfills Mistress Zariel's purpose.
Proof.
この能力が
It's over,
いやダメなんかい。
It's time you feel the sting of the blade.
I've tried to tell you. I'm not what you think I am.
Another vision. Karlach's blade rays slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Will shudders with Karlach's desperation. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
By Balduran's helm, No, I will not be tricked.
You saw the truth. I may be an effective soldier, but I never wanted to serve Zariel. Legged it away from her the first chance I got.
And yet you served. No! Devils cannot be trusted!
You know monsters better than anyone. Can't you look in my eyes and see I'm not a devil?
You don't know what this means. You don't know what you're asking me to do.
I'm asking you to live, Will. I don't want to hurt you. And to be frank, I'd rather not find out how the blade got his name. I swear to you, on all I am not what you think.
Shit! Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce. I see the good in you, Karlach. I promise not to lose sight of it. Even when the hells burn hottest.
Glad Will saw
とりあえずよかったわ。
Even more glad he decided to stick around. Takes a pretty slick mover to track down old Karlach. Same. Now, instead of a liability, I've got a friend. Or
この状況仲間多いから本当に肋骨光っとる。
I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services. Should thou or any of thy compatriots, because it is my calling, a matter
こいつとも話しました。
I would have words.
一体休憩しましょう。いえ。誰ですか？
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly. I can say only this. Karlach's not the only one who's had a villain's knife held to their throats. One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance. You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
一度休憩しましょう。 よし、結構食い物とかも用意しなきゃいけないんだね。見かけたら拾っていこう。ちょっと編成を変えますか。ちょっとこれちょっと強そうだから。
Soldier? You did? Wow. That was sound of you.
偶然です。
Why'd you do it? You're my kind of people. Wish I could have been there to watch those Ignots crumble, but I'm just happy they're off my tail.
いや、無知ないで勝ってなかったんでね。
Then again, facing them down might have put my tin can into overdrive. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the
ゴジラか
hells.
よ。
Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus.
CJ それは。
Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close till I've found a way to calm it down. Wild, right? And believe it or not, I'm one of Zariel's least mutilated pets. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the Scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him.
仕事が山積みだ。ああ。
Sounds like a good lead. Hopefully our guy will be among them. A tune-up would do this old tub a world of good.
Keep a blade close.
どうやってパーティー編成変えるんだっけか。
Seek and you shall find me. Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
How delicious.
これでしょ。
No time to rest.
What's on your
レベ
mind?
ルアップしたとこなんだけど。
You know I'm up for anything, but there's...
一旦
It's almost a pity things ended so amicably. Seeing those two... Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I guess it sounds awful.
で、この人を入れます。
What's on your mind? Aces.
I don't suppose you've any clue where we are in relation to Waterdeep.
From this distance between Elturel and Baldur's Gate, I'd say a long way away.
Ah. That will make getting word to my mother rather tricky. No matter. What she doesn't know can't hurt her. Not at this distance, anyway.
旦エメラルドの森の基地に行ってガーラクの心臓についてちょっとやりつつ、お腹も空いてきたんでね、ちょっとこの辺で。どうしたの？
My condition is worsening again. I need to consume some
また
powerful magic
この
or
間
it
食っ
may
たばっ
become
かじゃねえか。
volatile. I know we have other things on our mind, but
これ無理かもな、供給を続けるのは。
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need. Sylvan.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with. Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You're gonna kill him too?
You! Move!
They...
You're right. I wish you weren't. I really do. Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies? You'd better be right.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
And you burn.
believe it or not, but I witnessed a similar standoff back at the Yawning Portal. Of course, an establishment like that invites all sorts of outlandish entertainments. An inn in Waterdeep. Oh, never a dull moment there. Adventurers come from all over Faerun to try their luck down the well. Leads into the Undermountain, you see, full of death, danger, and vast amounts of treasure. Hard to resist. Oh, a drow, a dragonborn, and a cleric of Cyric walk into a bar. Your standard fare. Maybe someone was cheating at cards. Maybe it was some weird lover's quarrel. In any case, out came the crossbow, and a hush fell over the entire room. I stood up and yelled, "Shadow Dark Ale for everyone!" The crowd cheered. The tension drained into 6 tankards, and soon all was well again. In a place like the Yawning Portal, the most powerful magic is calling for a round of drinks. Mind you, all I did was call for ale, but you went and stood in front of that crossbow. Well, I'd drink to that.
あ、いいやつだから助けてくれたいけどね、ゲイル。
Feels like we're all waiting to die.
We should. Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a miss. And what about us? There's every chance we will end up fodder for some goblin's blade, or our best chance to make it to Baldur's Gate is on our own. This place. You are looking at Leroican's. Yes, that.
I've heard that name before. A young man, yes? The word in Waterdeep has it he's a bit of...
Of course he is. The greatest.
In that case, I'd very much appreciate it if you could arrange an intro.
If it's powerful acquaintances you're after, few can match me. In years to come, you will boast of this meeting.
You! Fancy a best to fill your belly now, while we still can. Food. You want it? Or... Look, it ain't. The only way we'll make... If a no...
Delicious gruel.
Where's that? That old bucket. You shouldn't have brought Liam along. Lad was too young.
Everyone needs to cut their teeth sometime.
Cut his teeth. For his sake,
No, sir. But if there's a clear path past those goblins.
一旦ここでセーブしようかな。
Of course.
終わります。明日。